All right, we're live. And we'll be looking at Maraki's Venus in the 10th house Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
So, Maraki, um, let's start with what do you do for work?
Um, I was working as an event organizer, and I we lost our home last year, and the place I used to work was nearby, and I couldn't travel anymore. And luckily enough, I got a remote job, so now I'm like doing some sales stuff, a little bit holistic nutrition, but I'm working from home currently, remotely from home.
Event organizer. Can you give me a picture of that?
Yeah, we I was just an event assistant. So there are event conferences, like big annual events that we go ahead and then we just, organize meetings, organize the plan, just plan everything from
Okay.
the beginning to the end.
Do
Yeah.
you see already your Venus in Aquarius in the 10th or not yet?
I used to think so, but I didn't enjoy it. Is Venus not supposed to be something we enjoy doing?
No, not only. I mean, Venus has so many, by the way, you have a lot of other planets in the 10th house.
I do. I do.
And your Venus is retrograde, right? So there's a few things to take into consideration. But when it's about event planning,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you're organizing big groups of people,
Yeah,
right? Because these are gatherings. So there you have
yeah,
Aquarius.
yes.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Does make sense.
Okay. Tell me more about those events. What for?
Just high events like there was the prime minister at some point. They're not fun events. They're just serious events where you have to be dressed formally and then stand for hours and hours on end and just like
Okay. There's your Saturn on
yeah.
the Ascendant coming up. Because okay, it doesn't even matter that the two planets are not an aspect because they're both working together to create your total reality anyway. So, Venus and Aquarius in the 10th house, okay, we're putting together events, we're meeting with lots of people, we're organizing gatherings. However, at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, there's Saturn on the ascendant. So, inevitably, what you're doing is not fun. It's serious. You have
Yeah,
to stand there.
yeah. And my boss was a mean person too. She made me miserable, so that's one of the
Like
reasons.
how?
Hmm?
Like how?
She micromanaged me. She controlled me. She was like belittling me. She was just not nice, especially to me. I was the youngest, all
Mm.
her employees, so she treated me like a child. And she made me cry a couple of times over the years I worked with her. I never cried before, and it was just painful. I did the job to keep the job, because I couldn't find something better.
All
So
right. Do you hear the Saturn on your ascendant in Aries?
yes, I do. I do.
Also, Aries being the aggressor, and also Aries being the youngest sign.
Yeah, but I kind of correlated it with Saturn squaring MC, right? It's like a right there. So that's like people in on authority figures, like bosses, things like that are always going to be hard on me, right?
Yeah, also because your sun and moon are both squaring Saturn, so Saturn is doing a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, okay, let's go back to Venus, however.
Mm.
And you do sales now.
Yeah, I'm doing appointment
Oh,
settings,
by the way,
booking.
let's wait hold on, just one other thing.
Mm?
I guess you know about this very well, but last year Pluto was exactly conjunct your Venus.
Yes, and
So
now it's also coming back by retrograde. And
exactly.
I just lost my 4-year relationship with my partner. We were talking about getting engaged and everything, and finally he's like, I can't do it because we're very different. The breakup happened exactly a month ago.
Oh. Very
Yeah.
different, like what, culturally?
No, he said religion matters to him now. Everything he said he accepted about me, he said he can't. I also don't want kids. He said he didn't want kids before, and now he suddenly wants kids. And yeah, mostly religion and kids was the thing that like that's not gonna work for him. But he said he was okay with it all 4 years. He was talking about getting engaged and everything. And suddenly a month ago he was like, nope, I can't do it no more. And yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so there's the breakup. There is also for me the loss of your house and also
Mm-hmm.
that you have to change jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we go to the breakup and all that,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do in your current position?
So basically I'm working for two people right now, two clients. For the one client, I am managing his Instagram and Facebook. I DM on his behalf. I post on his behalf and like book meetings for him on his behalf. And for the other one, something similar, not on his behalf, just he has a couple of people, and I just be emailing and like booking. So basically, booking meetings. That's what I do.
Okay, do you see the Aquarius in that?
How I haven't been able to honestly.
Okay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius is like doing the things on social media and doing outreach because Aquarius is all the people. It's like the public, people you
Oh,
don't know, people you're not necessarily close to, but people that are in the world, people that you interact with at a
yeah,
distance.
yeah.
And so for example, when you manage somebody's social media,
Mm,
because it's a fixed air sign, Aquarius, right? So it's like something that stays, which you can think about like the Instagram profile, right? Or
mm,
the Facebook profile, right? So that person starts to have some kind of identity towards the public. So that will be all the Aquarius. Also, when you do outreach, so when you communicate with individual people and you try to yeah, get them involved, or you email lots of people. So everything that is involved in like people facing work,
mm-hmm.
Aquarius.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. What about where you live? You live, I guess, still in Addis Ababa?
Yeah, still there. We just moved a
Who
bit
is
far,
we?
with my parents, my mom, my dad. I'm an only child.
You're an only child. Okay. Are you
Yeah.
a traveler?
No, not really. I never had the opportunity to travel.
Not even around Ethiopia?
Yeah, not even around Ethiopia.
So you stayed always like in Addis Ababa.
Yes, always. My
Uh-huh.
parents are strict, thanks to Saturn. They've always been strict. They can't let me breathe.
Your parents.
Yeah, very strict.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that shows, right? Saturn square Sun
Yeah,
and Moon.
exactly.
Yeah,
Perfect. Okay, very strict in what way?
just think they're worried something would happen to me, or like they won't let me out to stay late or go somewhere on my own. They always have to be there, like breathing down my neck. It's always been like that with them. But I'm trying to break free right now. Like trying
Okay,
to go
there's the
out.
Saturn return in Aries.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, we're having a lot of fights. I'm trying to move out on my own. Yeah, but I'm trying, anyways. He kind of messed up a whole lot of plans that we had together. And we were talking about traveling and everything. So now I have to do it on my own and I have to like plan all over again. So I need to.
Oh, that's okay. Do you see the Saturn return in Aries?
Mm-hmm, I do.
Doing things on your own. It's on your ascendant, trying to break free, Aries, trying to make your own way, finally, right? Because
Exactly.
you've been under control your whole life. That makes
Yeah.
me think about Saturn on your ascendant.
Yeah, exactly. And he was also not controlling, but he was like the same way as my parents. For somehow, I attracted someone like that. He doesn't like me
Oh,
drinking. He doesn't like me going out. He doesn't like me. you know.
Okay, so you've never been free to just do what you like.
Yeah, there's always consequences.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's Saturn in Aries, right? Because Aries is doing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. And Saturn is right. Mm-mm.
They're on the
That's
ascendant. So it makes me think how you can, we're never able to do what you want.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Saturn has been really hard on me.
Oh, no
I'm
kidding.
hoping it'll get easier eventually after the
Oh, it's
Saturn
gonna change
return
for
ends.
sure during your return.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hurting. I'm done.
So do you get on well in Ethiopian society? Do you like to
Yeah.
be there? Do you love the people? Do you love the culture?
No, 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 no.
No, no, no.
I
Uh-oh.
hate everything. I think everyone is so close-minded. You tell people you don't want kids, everybody's like, "Oh my God, how can you? This is the devil." And like, it's a very religious society, very rigid. A woman should be this way, a woman should be that way. Like, you should get married or 28. What we like, like I'm like, no. Like every time, I hate it. Like I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Interesting. Aquarius has to do also with your relationship to the society that you're in and the culture that you're around,
Mm.
and just like how people behave, like what are the social rules? What is kind of expected of you?
Just to conform.
Yeah, exactly. Conformity, Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
And
want that.
that makes me think about your retrograde Venus, but also because she's conjunct Neptune and Uranus. That intrigues me a lot.
Hmm. Yeah, Neptune is spirituality, right?
Makes me think that you want to break free from Ethiopia.
Yeah, for a long time now, but it's hard.
Uh-huh. Okay, that makes me think there's a country you want to go to.
Yeah, there was. I wanted to go to Netherlands.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your plan of breaking free at the moment, is part of that to move out of Ethiopia?
No, because I've tried a couple of times to get a visa and everything, but it's not possible.
Uh-huh. Okay, there I'm feeling the Venus in Aquarius getting a visa for another country. Why is it not possible?
Uh, we have strict rules here. Like you can't. They don't give you the visa. Like they'll take your money, but they won't give you the visa. They're like decline, 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 decline. So unless you marry someone from that country and then that person takes you by a fiance visa or something, it's not possible. It's been hard, anyways.
You know, there's something interesting about your chart. Your Venus is not just retrograde, but I'm pretty sure she's stationary, meaning that she has literally just stationed retrograde when you were born. And so if we look at your secondary progressions, I'm
Progressions?
pretty sure, huh?
Yeah, secondary progressions. I think it's at
You
age
can see she's still retrograde.
still. I think it's at age 40 that she'll turn direct. My program.
No, it couldn't be that long, could it?
Yeah, it is that long. I
No, it's not that
calculated
long. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In 9 years.
Yeah, I'm 28 now,
Oh,
heading
fuck.
to 29. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So, but my question is, like,
Okay.
it's okay asking. I know you don't like this kind of questions. Um, I've always been a romantic, be it my Venus conjunct Neptune, hopeless romantic.
Hopeless romantic. Okay.
Yes. And I thought this was it for me with him. I thought this was the guy I was gonna, that was my part. Anyways, it's not. And is it gonna be? Is it ever gonna happen for me before I turn 40?
Oh my God. Don't worry
I
about
know.
that.
I just I feel like I have no one. Saturn makes you very lonely, right? Very isolated. Like no one in the world understands me, and I thought he did, and then he left, so that broke a lot of things in me. So like I'm just I don't understand Venus, but I know she's gonna turn direct after like 10, 8, 9, 10 years, right? Um.
Well, look, we don't know what that means because, first of all, we're just getting to know each other, right?
Mhm.
the retrograde has significance that I don't understand yet because we haven't
Yes.
talked long enough.
Yeah.
And also, it's it's not like just because it's that way, you're not going to find a partner and nothing's going to be successful and you have to wait until no. Astrology doesn't
Mm-hmm.
work like that. In astrology, we just observe what's happening and we're kind of interested and we try to understand the pattern. And it's a big deal because it's the pattern of your whole life. Right. So
Exactly.
it's a lot about getting to discover yourself and how things are, and there's a lot of things to get through. Therefore, I would
Exactly.
not say that you're precluded from having a relationship for that.
Yeah. It's my seventh house ruler too. So that's why I feel
Yeah,
like, yeah, if it was any other house, it would have been fine. But seventh house ruler is partnership, right? Like marriage and partnership is seventh house, right? I'm not
that's
mistaken.
right. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So if it's the ruler of the seventh house, then Venus, she rules that.
Yeah, but again, just
Yeah.
I know that you want to be safe and be better, but
Yeah.
it's okay to not know. We're gonna
Yeah. Totally. Totally.
okay. So when you broke up with him, what about your social contacts, like friendships or
Mm. I've been isolated for the past 4 years after I got in a relationship with him. I guess we were in a codependent kind of relationship. So I kind of lost everything. I get friends I had and everything. Now
he didn't allow you to like go out and meet people?
no, it was not that. It's just we were codependent on each other, and we just wanted to be with each other. And when I do go out and I do want to go out clubbing or like something that goes against his religion, then that we would fight, and then I try to avoid that fight. So every
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, the Aquarius now is making me think about the religion. I know we typically don't associate religion with Aquarius, but again,
Mm,
Aquarius is like rules that are established by the community that you're a part of.
mm,
So you could participate in the Ethiopian community or in the Christian community or in the Islam community.
mm,
And in your case, of course, you have the Venus-Pluto sextile in Sagittarius.
mm,
That also makes me think about the religion piece with him, right? Because the entire period you were together, if we go to the transits, Pluto has
mm.
been conjunct Venus. Pluto entered Aquarius like 3, 4 years ago for the first time. So the
Really?
entire time he's been, yeah.
Oh,
So you've
I
been
thought.
going through the Pluto Venus conjunction, in fact, the entire time you and him were together.
Oh, because we're talking about late degrees too, like Pluto and Capricorn, 20,
Also, also,
27 degrees.
also,
That would conjunct my Venus.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if that's the case, that would be the whole relationship. Yeah, we started dating in 2022, so
yeah. And so that it from that point, you which religion is he in?
a Protestant.
Protestant.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's an Aquarius, Sun and Moon, by the way.
Perfect. So you can see that he's very involved in the Protestant community. Is that right?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, okay. Now I'm thinking about Venus as your partner, and your
Mm,
Venus is in Aquarius, so your partner is in a community. Okay, interesting. Now I'm thinking about the 10th house because what I'm seeing is when you're a Protestant, this is just, I'm making this up, I'm imagining.
mhm,
You, as his girlfriend, wife, whatever you would have
mm,
been,
mm.
are always representing him.
Yes,
And so it's about what you do reflects on him publicly.
yes.
That makes me think about the 10th house, the house of visibility,
Mm-hmm.
right? That you and him, that he doesn't want you to do those things because it goes against his community belief,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore you shouldn't because that doesn't look good. Is it something like that?
Yeah, because he wants to be a pastor one day, and yeah, they will come back to hunt him if his girlfriend or his wife is out seen drinking or clubbing or.
Okay. Do you see the 10th house?
Mm-hmm. I do. I do.
And it's about the people's opinion, Aquarius. It's about
Exactly.
everyone that's watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Makes sense, right?
Yes, it does. And the fact
So,
that it's retrograde makes that much worse, I believe, because he was hiding it from me. He said he's
Ah,
okay with it when we started. He said he's okay. He accepted me. I asked him, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Like I'm not religious. I might never be religious. I might never accept religion. I might never want kids. Are you okay with that?" I asked him a lot of times before I said yes to going out with him and dating him. And he's like, "Let me
okay.
think about it." And he's like, "Okay, I'm very sure. I'll accept you as you are. You do you, I do me, but we still love each other." And that's how it went for the past 4 years, right? I thought everything was going great. I thought he was happy doing his thing with his religion. I'm happy. And then all of a sudden he's like, "Nope, I'm not happy. Nope, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I want someone. I want a wife who can who's hot, who's more religious than I am, who wants kids." And it came out of nowhere. Like a week before that breakup, he was telling me about getting a ring, an engagement ring for us. And then a week later, he's like, "I prayed over it, and I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore." So, the Uranus comes in here, right? Venus conjunct Uranus out of nowhere, all of a sudden. Bye.
Hmm. So in the 4 years you were together, um, it was never an issue. He never tried, it was never brought up, or what? I don't get it.
He did bring it up 2 years ago. And I was like, "Yeah, let's break up, let's finish it." Because yeah, that's like I wouldn't have been hurt 2 years ago. Like it's still early. We didn't talk about the future. We're dating. We love each other, but it would hurt, but not as much. And we broke up. And then he came back again, saying, "I'm sorry, I was wrong. It was my fault. I didn't mean it." Like the whole thing happened. And I'm like, "Are you sure you're not wasting my time? Like, I don't want to do this if you're not sure." Like, "I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. I want to get married. I want to do this." And then 2 years went by. And he was talking to my family about getting married, about getting engaged.
Oh, what a
Every
mess.
What a mess. My family is broken. My mom is heartbroken. She's still in shock. She's like, "He was just talking to me about this. Like, how could he do this?" Right? Like, she's still in shock. Yeah, that's Uranus, I guess.
Well, actually, I'm feeling Pluto especially, like the transit of Pluto, because as you said, he's retrograding over.
Yeah.
So, I guess as soon as he makes the station on your Venus and starts moving away, you're gonna forget about it, and so will your family. But still, like right now, you're in the middle of it.
Exactly.
Okay. So how do you live your everyday life otherwise currently?
Currently, I'm working 12 hours a day.
Oh
So
God.
that's
Okay.
all work. Yeah, it's all work. I wake up, work,
Okay,
and
so tell me, when you get on the computer and you're working, what are you doing? Walk me through a few things.
I open my email first, see if there are any emails I have to reply to. And then once that's done, I log into my boss's account. I go to his Instagram, see if there's any messaging from people asking about the
Okay,
program.
do you hear the Aquarius already and all that?
I felt more of a Capricorn because it's a routine and like it's emails and it's boring. But yeah, maybe other people could be
Yeah,
Aquarius.
it's more because you're involved with his entire community. Like think about it, it's all the emails and then it's the people that's messaging, right? Anytime you're doing that much socializing work, that's Aquarius. And
Mm,
think about it, Venus is you've been entrusted by someone who is your authority, the 10th house, to manage this work for them.
mm. That is true. And then Saturn is squared MC, and we're having problems because I wasn't able to focus as much as I wanted to focus.
Oh, can you
But
explain?
so Saturn is also squaring my MC right now.
No, no, no. What are you talking about?
Ah, so when that happened, I noted my after the breakup, I haven't been very effective, productive.
uh,
Like it's kind of messing with my work. And I
okay.
told my boss, I opened up and I said, "Hey, I'm going through a rough time through a breakup." And I was hoping he'd say, "Hey, take some time off," or something like that. But he's like, "Yeah, talk to someone." And he didn't give me a time off. Right. And then I start missing some things and he noticed and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Ever since the breakup, you've not been doing good. Does that have something to do with your work?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a very hard time, but you didn't offer me to go to have some time off, so I'm just trying to handle that." And then he's like, but you didn't ask me. I'm like, you usually, you usually say take some time off to people. You never said that to me. And he's like, okay, do you want some time off now? Or do you want like to work part-time and I bring someone else in? And I said, yeah, that's actually a good idea. I can work part-time because I need some time. And he's like, no, I did not say that. I don't mean to say I would replace you or something. He's like, no, I know. Like we had I swear it was like a whole disagreement, like a fight. And then finally I'm working part-time for now for the next 3 weeks. So yeah, sorry for
But no,
babbling.
no, that's very good information because you can see again if we bring in the Pluto transit to your Venus
Mm,
that okay, so there's the breakup happening, and now you're going through a hard time, Pluto Venus, right? You're
yeah,
recovering, you're whatever, and it's hurting your work
yeah,
somehow. And
yeah.
so therefore you need to have a change, right, in the relationship to your boss. You have to do less work. There's again the Pluto retrograde over your Venus. And so what's going to happen? You're doing part-time and there, he's bringing someone else on. So there I feel the Venus because you start
Mhm.
to have a coworker.
Yeah,
You're not alone.
you didn't bring someone else. So there's another there's a girl that I got in for him, like someone else I helped hire. So she's gonna be full time until I come back.
Okay, so there's the Venus, Pluto over the
Yeah,
Venus, right? There's another girl now working with you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, does that all make sense?
It does. It does.
Okay.
But I
And
felt I felt very attacked, but yeah, that makes sense.
you felt very attacked by him.
Yeah, because he said ever ever since the breakup, we're not making sales. And he's like, are you doing your job properly? And that hurt me.
Well, of course, he has his priorities as a business owner.
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
he asked me, I didn't want to tell him about the breakup. I wanted to keep it to myself.
Interesting.
But he pushed so hard to find out.
As he should.
But it's personal, Emil.
Yeah, but if
And
it's also part of your, I don't know. I have a different relationship to those things, so I agree with him actually.
yeah, okay.
Okay, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're doing good now. I'm very productive over the 4 hours. And I feel like I have some time to breathe as well. So
So what do you do when you have time to breathe? So now you reduce to 4. What do you do in the other time that you have off?
no, now I'm working 8 hours. Because I have
Okay.
another yeah. So I'm working
Oh, because
eight.
you have 2 jobs now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I took the other job to support my family because we were going through a hard time after we lost the home.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's not that much of a breathing time, to be honest. It's still 8 hours, but it's better than 12 hours. And honestly, I would love to stay part time, but I'm so scared that if I say that, he might replace me or like
Okay, do you
fire
feel the,
me.
the ongoing Pluto conjunction to your Venus?
Yes. Yeah. But I also thought it was the Saturn square MC,
I would agree with you, actually, definitely. But
right?
yeah,
Exactly right now. I think it's going to be exact in a few days, to be honest.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it is both of those at once. Just
Exactly.
because we're focusing on Venus, I try to make it easy for myself and for the listener to
Yeah.
focus on just one thing. But you're right, it's also about the Saturn return, square
Yeah.
your MC, 100%. Also,
Definitely.
because it's square your MC and your IC, right? And you have to work extra to support your family.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what yeah.
Okay,
100%. Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's
Hmm.
else here for today?
Yeah. This was great.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah. This was amazing. Like, finally having someone to talk to. This is just, I'm just so happy. Yeah. I'm just so happy.
Yeah, do you see a bit more about the Venus in Aquarius now?
I do. I do. I wish there was something I could do about. Do you believe in remedies, Emil?
No, I don't.
You don't. Okay.
There is no remedy. Well, the remedy is time.
Yeah.
Like you just have to wait for those transits to pass, and until then, you're in the middle of. I mean, think about you're in the middle of the Saturn return. You're in the middle of the Pluto Venus.
Mm.
That's going to be for the rest of this year. So, in my opinion, the rest of this year is bumpy.
I know.
Okay.
whatever I can to keep my
But
job.
I feel that you're gonna break free by the end of this year. I feel like you're plotting, you're making your moves.
Yeah.
Because you are having your Saturn return. That's the beginning of a cycle. You are having the Pluto Venus conjunction. That's the beginning of a huge cycle. So for me, you're like at the end of these giant chapters, and you're also at the beginning of a very new chapter that's like just
Mm.
forming.
Mm. Yeah,
Do you feel that? Does that make sense?
I do. I do. And I feel like Saturn, she makes things harder, right? In my life. So, so the Saturn return is like break free, but the Saturn square MC messes with my job, then I can't break free. You know what I mean? Because I can't, like, if I don't have any money and I'm going to have to like depend on like the other part of my job that's not paying that much, and then I can't break free because I need money to keep supporting them, but also keep supporting myself outside. That's a whole other budget issue, right? So I need Saturn square MC to pass away, but it's not gonna pass because Saturn is gonna be retrograde in August, I think, or July or August.
Yeah,
So
as we said, until the end of this year, you're facing that transit. But for me, I don't
yeah.
agree with you 100% because for me it's like this: as long as he's squaring the midheaven, you're going through the process of working on that subject, but you're actively making progress. Even though it's not easy and there's a lot of
Mhm.
bumps in the road, you're actively moving towards something different. So I feel that the Saturn return is the process of you getting your liberation, but it
Mhm.
just happens slowly. So you're right, until Saturn moves away, like you will be going through that, but at least like it's the end of
Yeah.
this year and a little bit after maybe.
After, yeah. Yeah, until next year. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stop recording, but you and I can talk for a few more minutes.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, Maraki and I are signing out. So goodbye to everyone.